Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's session we are going to cover data types in C programming language. Okay, so let's just have a look at data types in C programming language. So data type specifies the type of data that a variable can store, such as integer, floating, character, etc. Okay, so in C programming language data types are basically divided in four sections, that is basic data type, derived data type, enumeration and void. Okay, the basic data type is also known as primitive data type and it consists of integer, character, float and double. Int means integer, char means character, float means a number with decimal value and double means also a number that can have decimal value. Okay. The only thing that is different in float and double is that that is size of data that it can store. Okay. Now remember that each data type has a format specifier. Okay. Now what does the term format specifier means? The format specifiers are basically used during the time of input or output. Okay. And this particular format specifier defines that the data should be input or output in this particular format. Okay, so integer has format specifier %d, character has format specifier %c, float has format specifier %f and double has format specifier, that is %lf. Okay, now, integer data type consists of subtypes, that is char having storage size 1 and value range different. Okay. Similarly, there is unsigned char, signed char, int, unsigned int, short and unsigned short. Now, what is difference between unsigned and signed? Unsigned means only positive and signed means positive as well as negative values. Okay. The difference in all this type is basically the storage size. Okay. And the value that it can store. The integer data type has two storage size, that is 2 or 4 byte. It basically depends upon the compiler. Okay. Now let's move to floating type. The floating type consists of float, double and long double. Okay. So float consists of storage size of 4 and its precision value is 6 decimal places. That is, it is a decimal number in which we can have 6 decimal numbers after decimal point. Similarly, double is a decimal number having storage size 8 bytes and its precision is 15. That is, it can have precision of 15 decimal numbers after decimal point. Similarly, long double can have precision of 19. That is, we can store 19 decimal number after decimal point and it has a storage size of 10 bytes. Okay. So this is all about data type and format specifier. Okay. You need to remember format specifier because it defines the format of data that we are going to input or output. Okay. So we will have a look at the format specifier as well as data type in this particular program. Now let's just declare an integer variable. uh, I will give the variable name as num and I will give it a value 10, so I have initialized it also. Then I will give a character a data type to the integer ch and I will give it a character. Okay, then I will just define a float and I will just give it a name fl and I will just store 10.2421 as value and double dv is equal to 10.54678. Okay, now when I'm going to print this all data type, all that is all variable, how can I print this all variable? That is, how can I show the user this variable as output, that is the value of that this particular variable are using as output? So I need to use the printf statement. So this is how we can use printf statement for different data types. Okay, so just write printf. Okay, and I will just write inverted commas. In that I will mention the format specifier, that is the type in which you need to show the output. Okay, so I will just write %d comma the variable name, that is the value of the that is the name of the variable whose value you want to output. Okay, so I just want to output the value of that is variable named as number and I want to give its output in the format of integer. Okay, so I will write printf %d number. Similarly, if you are going to print a character, then I need to write %c and name of the character that is holding the character. Okay, if you want to print a floating number, then you need to write %f and the name of the character, sorry, variable that is holding this particular float number. Similarly, for double you need to save as %lf and I will give the variable name. Okay, so this is how you print the particular variable giving the format specifier. Okay, and now as my int program is not returning anything, I will just write return 0 and I will just execute this statement. Okay, so it is giving 10a 10.2100 1.546780. Okay, now why is it been printed in this form? Because I have not given it a new line when it is going to be printed. Now so as to add a new line, you just need to write backslash n in every of the printf statement after the format specifier. Okay, it will just do one thing, that it would add a new line after each and every printf statement. Now when I save this program and I open this console and close it, and I will just run this program again, and you can see that each and every variable is printed in different line. Okay, so 10a 10.2100, why is it showing 10.21000? Because it is a float data type and it consists of 6 decimal values. Okay, so it will show 6 decimal numbers. Similarly, double will show 10.546780. It will also show 6 decimal numbers, but if you want to increase its precision, you can. Okay, but in the base it will show 6 decimal numbers. Now I would like to like to draw your attention to the following statement, that if you write printf percentage d and give a backslash n, that is add a new line, and just give the variable name cs, that is I am printing a character variable with percentage d format specifier, then what does it do? Just have a look. That is, I will just save the program, open the console and close it, and I will just run the program. Okay, so it is showing 97. So this character has an integral value that it is showing. Okay, and this particular thing is known as ASCII code. Now in next session we are going to learn about ASCII code and how can we manipulate all these variables to be printed in the different forms. Okay, for till then, have a good day.